Alright folks, welcome back to Big Pun's Marvel Legend Reviews. And today we have a good one. It is the new Thor Ragnarok line, which we just managed to get mere minutes ago. So, I'm going to give you the lowdown on each one. We've got Ares. Amazing, amazing. Odin's son Thor. He looks so angry. We've got Movie Thor, and the sword is moved around in the package. We have Hela. Oh my god, that's a great figure. We have Jane Thor. Thor girl, whatever. And we have Loki. Finally, a Loki figure. Very impressed. And man, does it ever look like Tom Hiddleston. Wow. Where the Thor, I don't think really looks that much like him. So we're going to start off, and we're going to start with Ares and open these up. I used to have this as a Build-A-Figure and sold it last year and regretted it. Very happy to have this new figure. So here he is unboxed. Wow. Now, compared to my old one, which I wish I still had for comparison, this guy is got a different skull with swords on the chest plate. The old one was kind of brushed up, and it's a darker black, so he's in black. The old one, I believe, had brown pants, brown wrist guards. The helmet was not that shiny black, but man, look at that paint on that shine. This is where Hasbro's gotten to do with Marvel Legends, and it is impressive. The metal look of the boots is phenomenal. The axe looks great. My sword is a curve, but nothing a little hot water can't fix. We have a little knife there on the side that my assistant will show you. It pulls out. The same knife as before, exactly. Yeah, looks to be nothing different other than a little bit of gold on it and the black. And again, I can't quite remember what the old one looked like, but I don't remember the Build-A-Figure coming with an axe. Alright, so now to get a close-up look, this Ares does have a dirty face. Looks like he's been through some battles. The eyes are a silvery color, which is really, really impressive. Just everything, the paint, everything is just really well done on this figure. It's just such an improvement over the Build-A-Figure, and it's only subtle little differences. And there he is there. He's got your standard articulation as all the figures. You got the little stomach pivot. It's not a crunch on this figure. Your single jointed elbows, Build-A-Figure-ish, double jointed knees, feet with ankle pivot, upper thigh with the old ball joints, and your neck. And you can't really get him to look upwards. He is always looking at the floor. So that's Ares, folks. Great figure who's looking for something that he's lost on the floor. And he comes with the Hulk Build-A-Figure left arm. Wow, that is going to be a big figure. And a giant hammer that I guess Hulk carries in the movie, if I do recall. Although I did think I saw Thor carrying it. Either way, that is our review of Ares. We are going to move along next to Odin's son Thor. And here he is, Odin's son Thor. I believe this is Thor's current look in the comics right now, since I think it was a rebirth he had yet again. And he carries a crazy looking axe, which I believe is the axe of Odin at some point. It's cool Thor. There's not a lot of costume detail to him. He's pretty much straight up black. Painted on there. You got your Thor boots with the knee pads, and you got this torn up cape, which looks really familiar to me, and I can't think of what other figure this comes on. The hair is softer. Hasbro is finally starting to make soft hair. So here we go. He's got this. Your standard elbow articulation. We got your ab crunch, upper thigh, pivots. You got your ankle swivel, up, down, double jointed knees behind the wow, they are actually a really hard molded piece of plastic there for the boot. And he's got his little rope belt and his torn up cape. And he looks kind of cross-eyed almost, I thought there. But no, he just looks like angry Thor. He's had a bad day. And his hair is blowing in the wind. And this Thor comes with the midsection of the Hulk Build-A-Figure. That is going to be a big figure because that is a very large midsection. I'd say this one's probably bigger than the Age of Ultron Hulk. I will do a comparison on that once we've assembled him. So there you have it, folks. That is Odin's son Thor. That axe is shiny. And this is our review for him. Next, we are going to move on to movie edition Thor. Chris Hemsworth. All right, here he is. This is Thor from the movie Ragnarok. Chris Hemsworth hanging out on our table. All right, so this Thor. Good size action figure. Plenty of detail to this figure. The cape is possibly one of the more annoying capes I've ever seen on a figure. It has a hole on the hip, as you can see, and it has like a slanted hole with a chest belt in his shoulder right there. Annoying. The helmet does not come off, people, and that to me is kind of, I mean, why isn't this helmet come off this figure? Every other Thor figure we've ever got either... Actually, no, I'm wrong on that. Most of the older Thor figures' helmets weren't removable, so I stand corrected. Every Thor figure has had a molded helmet on there. And this one's got the shoulder pad. I think this one should have a removable helmet, though. He's got the two swords. He's got his wrist guards. He's got his shin guard down here, which is removable as well. Boom, off it comes. Very easy to come off. The arm guard is on there with glue, and we're not going to mess with that. Got a little skirt thing here around his pants and the cape. And you've got, what, double jointed elbows. You've got a nice ab crunch, which, not huge, but a little bit. Ooh, that's weird. You get like a little weird ab crunch there, but it's got a click, so it's nice and tight. The face, I gotta show you this. The face looks more like Liam Hemsworth than it does like Chris Hemsworth. So I guess we got Chris Hemsworth's brother stepping in for the Thor model figure here. It really does look more like his younger brother. All right, you got your ankle pivots, you got boots, you need double jointed knees, which are very, like I didn't even notice that blends in very well. And you got your standard hip joints and all that stuff. And there's how your cape falls out. Very, very easily. All right, and the tattoo, the paintwork on it is great. Tattoo goes down the neck, down the eye. That's good. All right, and two swords as his weapons. There's his swords that we keep seeing in the movie trailers. So who knows what these are going to bring up, but if I was to guess, I'm assuming that the soul gem is inside Mjolnir. And we will find that out when Hela breaks it. Okay, so Thor comes with the head of War Hulk and the helmet of Planet Hulk. Looks good on him. That's a nice Hulk face. And nice helmet. Again, the detail that goes into these figures, Hasbro has upped their game. Alright, folks, here's another little quick look at the back of Thor. And side, nice. And next up, we have my one I've been waiting for. This is the figure. This is the one I wanted more than anything. Hela. And we will get to unboxing her now. And there she is, folks. This is Hela. And this figure is... I can't say anything bad about this. This is just an awesome figure. It's just... holy wow. Like, it's just amazing. I'm so impressed with this figure. The head mask is just not bent up. It was in the package. It was packaged really well. Like, there's no curves in it. There's no nothing. It's just, it looks crazy. Her paint apps are nuts. Look at the face. Like, oh my god. This is just crazy. This is the figure we've been waiting for. The knees have a little bend. Little package bend. I will, obviously, little hot water. Boom, she's fixed. Cape stays on, kinda. Standard in the peg hole thing. She's got funny little things on her arms that have like little openings here. I don't know what that's for. We'll stick the sword in there and hold the sword. Who knows? One hand there. Then she's got her grippy hand with this sword, which I'm sure we'll find out what it's all about in a couple months here when the movie comes out. She has your ankles, which are a little stiff, and I'm a little nervous to break them, so I haven't really touched them. I have broken a couple feet on Legends so far, and I don't like that. Nebula was one of my first victims. Jack-o'-lantern was another. You got your double jointed knees on her. You've got your single jointed elbows, of course. Standard hips, upper chest. Not a lot of give in that chest area. That sounds funny. And she's got your standard shoulders, everything. Here's the back, the cape. The cape is just like, this figure is just like, wow. Like, I don't even know where to go with this. I'm so impressed. I've waited so long for Hela. And there we go. Okay, there she is standing. Now, this Hela figure does come with the arm of the arm of Planet Hulk. Another weapon for Hulk, an axe, I assume. And Cate Blanchett's head, and that actually looks like Cate Blanchett. Like, holy smokes, look at that. Like Hasbro. They're just doing it all right. Anyways, let's throw that other head on her. She is going to twist around. There she is. Looking evil. I don't know. One of my biggest pet peeves about any superhero movie is that, like, Thor never wears his helmet. In this movie, it looks like he does, but he never does. Hela should only ever have this head on, in my opinion. Like, look at that. Yes, Cate Blanchett, we know we all want to see your face, but I don't need it on an action figure, so I will keep the other head